Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight. Welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. Our factory is actually coming together quite nicely, if I do say so myself. I really should do something about that. The limestone. We could definitely have more. We have the capacity. Though, fuel is a bit of an issue in the sense that we need a lot more biomass. Also, I've kind of prettied things up, tried to make it a little bit OSHA compliant because, you know, we don't want people wandering off and falling into, you know, the Loch Ness Monster's domain here. Anyway, yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure I edited the first video to comment how you actually can move the hub, but, you know, just in case, you can move the hub. So it's now in this much nicer location. I've been able to kind of expand things out a little bit, and it looks much nicer, I have to say. I mean, the wiring is gonna need some work, but we can worry about that by the by. I guess our next big goal should be to perhaps keep upgrading stuff. So let's grab our 300 metal and our 300 pipes. There we go. Eventually, we're going to need to build that space hub because I do want to get even better upgrades. But I think I'm kind of satisfied with where we're at this particular moment in time. Though naturally, we could endeavor to do better. So we need 500 cables or wires and 100 cables. And we also would like green power slug. Where are you, green power slug? There you go. That way we can start overclocking our machinery and life will be good. Also, I just learned that there's emotes in the game. Isn't that cool? I think it's just these two right now. But yes, we've got some good stuff there. Anyway, I think I want to maybe focus on exploration again today. I mean, we've got enough to go there and kind of keep things running for a while. But yeah, building... Oh, wait. I was talking about the whole... You know what? No. Let's do exploration this episode, gathering resources, blah, 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 blah. And actually, you know what? Before we do that, though, let's clear our inventory, build a chainsaw. I'll be right back. Alrighty then, we are ready to get going. Well, actually that's not the tool I wanted. Here we go, there we are. And I didn't bring any biofuel, good gravy. I am dumb sometimes. Oh well. Oh well, we can always just grab a little bit and we're right here anyway. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to completely destroy all the trees near where we are, just the ones that might get in the way. So, yeah, good times, good times. Exploration, discovery, a giant chainsaw to murder our enemies. Well, I guess it's not murder if it's in self-defense, but you know how it is. Possibly, maybe. There we go. The important thing is, exploration is about to happen. Actually, you know what? That's kind of an annoying sound, so let's not have that out just when wandering. We'll do what we're doing here. Man, my running feels slow. I wonder if there's a running upgrade. Well, it feels slow compared to what I'm sure I remember it being in the alpha. Alright, so yeah, as we explore, we'll just grab bunch of bio stuff to feed into our bio-making machine. And I have heard that it's apparently faster to just make it yourself, and in my own experience, I can kind of definitely agree with that. Having said that, however, I do like automating the production of biomass just so that we don't have to worry about actually doing it. We can just kind of have it going on in the background, and then we can stick the biofuel into our machines when we need it. And then life will be good, and so on and so forth. Anyway, yeah. But I'm really excited to... Oh, that's a spider cave, isn't it? I'm not going in there. I will, however, put a beacon nearby. right at the entrance, I think, which we can name. We'll call this Spooky Cave. Spooky Cave 1. We'll put it in Roman numerals just because why not? Why not, right? Alright, and we've already got a bunch of power slugs, so I'm not going to worry about getting too many more. The water does scare me now that I know that there can in fact be stuff in there. Though, I don't really need to grab that myself, do I? We'll leave nature to its course. But anyway, as we take this trip up the mighty Amazon River here, I think to myself that, yeah, this is going to be good. We're going to find all kinds of stuff. I mean, I wouldn't mind finding a proper yellow power slug, because I know they're out there. We just haven't run into any yet. And frankly, in retrospect, when I look back at our alpha weekend playthrough, I kind of feel like we might have actually been lucky finding that yellow power slug as soon as we did. I like the purple mist. Very nice. Very atmospheric. What is that up there? Kind of looks like a wrecked ship or something, or maybe just something that hasn't fully loaded in as of yet. One or the other, or both. Man, this is a big desert. Not sure whether I should interpret that as, like, scorched earth or something. Maybe something crash-landed here. Who can say? I certainly can't. All I know for sure is that I want to do exploration, discovery, all that good stuff, and then... Of course, then again, maybe I should be saving the exploration until we have the tractor, because it has a built-in crafting bench, which would be useful if we needed to craft extra materials for building stuff. I think I'll turn all this wood into biomass myself. But the leaves, which I feel end up generally being more common, will kind of end up being just something I stick into the old machine to do for us. And this is just... well, that's more iron. I don't know if I really want to put a marker for this, but I'm going to put a marker for it. Let's call this iron. Just in case. I'm not expecting I'm going to need to pick up a lot more iron, but I know that iron does seem to be the most common material we need, and there may come a day in this game where having 9 iron smelters going at once will not be enough. I don't think that day will be anytime soon. But you never know. I also don't know what I was expecting to happen from smashing this rainbow cactus with my Xeno Zapper. I mean, maybe it would be alive. I mean, who knows what's really alive on this planet? Of course, then again, plants are technically... well, there's no technical about it, is there? Plants are just living beings. We know this. Oh, whatever we were seeing, it's like a giant mountain. It also occurs to me the more... there's a slug over there. I think that's just a regular green slug, but it might be a yellow slug. And yellow slugs are better than green, and then there's something that I'm not even sure if it's in the game yet that is better than yellow. I'm gonna go ahead and guess it's like a red slug, but I'm also thinking it could be a blue slug. Don't ask why, those are my my personal picks for colors for slugs, but that looks like it's just a green slug, doesn't it? Can I stick this in there? I can. Alright, well, let's get this thing built up. Yeah, that's just a regular old green power slug. But, you know, that's still okay, and we got a beautiful view, don't we? Very beautiful indeed. Alright, moving on then. As we deconstruct this, I guess we'll kind of... oop, I should probably be careful not to fall off this, because that would be kind of unfortunate. Alright, there we go. That takes care of that, and we can just kind of keep on moving on then. Alright. I mean, more power slugs are always good anyway. since presumably eventually we can have a whole bunch of them hooked up and everything can be hyper, well, I think if I remember correctly, overclocking stuff, it makes it produce more, but it becomes less power efficient. Oh, hello. Oh, these things actually pretend to be flowers. Interesting. I'm kind of surprised it took me that... Well, I'm not actually surprised it took me that long to notice. That seems like the sort of thing I would easily overlook. Is that something over there? I feel like I'm seeing a glow. Oh. Now that is definitely something. Oh, Jeebus. Oh god, it's like a Big Daddy one. Oh dear. Oh god, I don't want to fight him. I don't want to fight you, man. You're gonna make me fight you though, aren't you? These guys never leave you alone. Alright. Oh dear. Okay, okay, I saw this was able to land somewhere. Oh, I hope I have enough parts to make this into something. Okay. Okay, what if I stick something like this right here? Okay, he does seem to have left me alone for now, so that is a plus. Alright, so we go boop, and then... Alright, we're gonna have to actually, like, manually place this first. There we go. Takes a bit of work, but at the end of the day, it all works out nicely, and that's all I ask for, really. Got a lot of nuts, which is also a good thing. Hey, why am I running? I can just take a nice leisurely stroll up here. As the... Oh, God, no. Why? Why are you up here? If you think I'm above killing you, demon dog thing, think again. Okay, he is actually kind of leaving me alone. So it wouldn't be a good idea to kill him. If he's leaving me alone, why bother, right? There we go. There we go. I almost had it. I almost had a smarter way for fighting these things. But not quite smart enough, apparently. I think I can eat those alien organs, but... Let's scan them first before we do anything like that. And there's, of course, the big guy. Actually, while we're up here, maybe I'll just stay up here. As there's all kinds of cool twisty bridges and stuff. To some extent or another, anyway. So, yeah, let's just stay up here. It's probably nicer up here anyway. Better class of people. There's some, like, poison rock things that look vaguely like giant lumps of petrified fecal matter. That's just lovely. I feel like I could fall into this and get stuck. But I didn't, so that was good. I mean, honestly, to be honest with you, it's almost... I mean, it's just like a rock or like a bit where, like, maybe two tectonic plates bumped up against each other. At least that's what I kind of envision when I see that. That is another beautiful screenshot. In fact, I should totally take a picture of that. But I won't, at least not right now. I should, but I won't. And instead, I'll just kind of... You think there's bugs in this over... Is there something living there? Does that look kind of like a giant spider to you? Like maybe a giant petrified, hopefully dead spider? You know what? I'm not convinced. I know there's something cool over there. I can kind of see it. But there's a lot of toxin floating in the air as well. And as far as I know, there's no way to do anything about that right now. Yeah, you know what? That scares the bejeebus out of me, so I'm not even gonna leave it like a marker for it. That is how little I want anything to do with that. I hope there is a way eventually, or maybe there is already and I just haven't figured it out yet, but I hope that there is a way to deal with that poison gas, because I imagine there's stuff to explore over there, and I would really like to explore it, and also I'm gonna have to figure out how I want to get around here. I might actually have to go through that. Just run through the cave. In spite of my fears. We're actually already almost full up. That's gonna be a bit of a problem. And, I mean, it's... Yeah, we're like 2-3/4 of the way through this episode, and it feels like, even though we've explored a not terrible distance, we haven't discovered that much. You know what? Let's just do it. YOLO, Leroy it. Oh, that looks like it's gonna come to life and murder bone me horribly. Oh, that is terrible. Oh my god, it's a purple slug. I knew it! I knew they were real. Alright. Okay, get out, get out, get out, get out. Okay, alright. I cannot leave this now. Now that I know it exists, the legend of the purple energy slug is real. I mean, it's totally not the color I was expecting. I mean, I guess I could say it's blue. I mean, blue is a type of purple. If you, you know, if you really, like, squint your eyes and tilt your head in the right direction enough. Alright. We're, like, totally gonna do this. We probably have enough food to get back to full health. Alright, now, the only way we're gonna get in there and get out fast enough is with conveyor belts, so let's make this thing happen, shall we? After I finish harvesting everything. Okay. That is a horrifying look, though. I don't know what anything is going on in there, but I don't like any of it. Alright, here goes. Geronimo! Come on. Faster now, faster. Yes, purple glowing slug thing. And get the heck out before we die. Oh, we totally did it. Damn, we're awesome. Alright, there we go. The purple slug is real. In the scary oh god, I'm still getting shivers. Just thinking of that as being a giant spider. Oh boy. Alright. Better not get into any fights on the way home. The important thing, though, is once we turn that in, we'll be able to scan for other purple power slugs. And I assume they're probably, like, exceptionally... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I didn't go anywhere. I mean, that's just my limestone mine. My goodness, this whole episode, I went in a big, bloody circle. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. I mean, I guess I am kind of complaining, aren't I? I thought I had gone a little bit further, but apparently not. You know what? I guess I should take that as, you know, some kind of divine messaging that perhaps we should maybe focus on just building up the factory and getting to having a tractor so that we can do tractor things. Hello. Is this another scary spider cave? Except this one without a purple, yeah, this one doesn't appear to have a purple slug in it. Or maybe it does, and I just haven't seen it. Well, it nearly killed us to go through one of these caves the first time around, so I'm not going to push my luck. Except to grab some resources here. Alright. I also need to look into seeing if there is a gas mask item. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. The important thing, I think, is just that we have survived all of these ordeals. We got a nice amount of resources that should keep us full of, yeah, biofuel for at least a while. And thus, generally making life better. So that is a good thing. And anything that makes life better is, yeah, makes me happy. Yay. But I do want to push my luck just a little bit more. and see if we can't run into... Oh yeah, this is like this leads into the crash site zone, or the wreckage zone thing. All right. Yeah. So at least, if nothing else, this episode, we've at least developed a bit of a better view of our surroundings and have a better idea of all the resources that are available to us. And also have a big to-do list on inventing an anti-poison gas mask, because that's going to be very important, apparently, if there's a lot of caverny things where scary creatures lie. And looks like our inventory is now completely full. Or at least full enough that there's not much point in doing anything else. Except for going back, I guess, but I will push my luck as long as possible here. Alright. Oh yeah, that does look like we're full now. Well, still picking up wood, but other than that, yeah. Full and ready to go, I guess. There we go. Alright, now we are fully full. Good. Productive session, I think. Alrighty then, so as we bring this episode to, I guess, its conclusion-y point, this is what the wood alone produced in biofuel. So, that should keep the factory running for a rather considerable amount of time. It also occurs to me I should probably consider lowering the volume in, yeah, maybe a little bit. Because it's very loud in the factory here. I hope you're wearing your safety, ear protection thing stuff. Yeah. Alright, I'll just chuck that in there for now. It's not on, but I'll just chuck it in there. There we go. Alright. So lots of fuel. Factory should keep running. Our next goal, I think, before we leave is... Yeah, let's put this assembler together. We need metally bars and rotary majigs. So let's... or frames is what they're called. What do we need for a frame? A frame requires a bunch of screws, and this requires reinforced bars. Okay. So that should be simple enough. I'll actually just go ahead and take care of that right now. Okay, and there we are. We've got our assembler going, so we should actually be seeing our first little bit of, yeah, reinforced stuff. Okay, guess it's time to turn on the fourth. Yeah, the fourth of these. We're gonna need a lot more power, though. Yeah. Alright, so the assembler, as we can see, we're only gonna be able to run one at a time with our current power. We need... And if we look at this, I think it's like 15 megawatts, is it? Yeah, so I almost need another biomass burner just for each individual assembler, which is nuts. But sooner or later our power problems will go away. That is going to do it for this episode now, though. So let's, before we leave though, let's queue up our next thing. I guess we could get these things. These are also good, but I think, oh, actually, yeah, I guess the next thing is just the space elevator. Maybe personal storage for more inventory. Anyway, let's go up somewhere where we've got it. Actually, no. Let's go over here. It does occur to me, though, it's going to be terrible trying to sleep next to this. What was I thinking, having all that power there? I wasn't, clearly. Alright, so there's our power slugs.
The crystals on this slug can be harvested and converted into a power shard that functions with current FICSIT technology. Several buildings would be capable of performing over 100% capacity if infused. The derived blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 1.
Excellent. Alright, so that does get us well on our way to bigger and better things. For now, though, that is going to do it for this episode. That is a purple slug down there, I bet, isn't it? Because that looks like it's a dangerous catfish monster. Whatever the case, that is going to do it for this episode, so until the next time, as always, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button, or maybe leave me a comment down below and let me know what you're thinking, and I will see all you in the next video.